ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. Do the dance, Kelly Green. Yeah. He's doing the point. Do the point. Yeah. Oh, whatever that was. He's doing the thinker. He's doing the... Hey, everybody. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. First and foremost, welcome Kelly Green as the co-host this evening.
It's good to be back. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. Thank you very much. Place it here. $25 super chat right out of the gate. Wow. Great show. Just felt like being nice. Thanks for the laughs and info. You bet. Coming up tonight, our guest, Jason Schappert from RemotePilot101.com. If you want to learn how to fly and do it right and get your part 107, one of these things, well, he's going to be on tonight. He'll tell us all about it. Plus, Jerry Calverley in Mesquite, Texas, with his students from the Drone Interest Group at John Horn High School. Freewell ND filters to give away tonight, and they've added Osmo Action ND filters. And we'll talk about Drone Spin Up coming up October 19th. We'll play 1 second song. We'll share amazing videos from around the world. We'll see a new funny animation from Upper Deck Media. And Kelly Green, Drone to Ghost. But first,
let me clarify. I wasn't actually using my drone. I was using a GoPro Hero 5, but I did capture what may have been a ghost.
Okay, well, we'll see that later. But first, our biggest sponsor of all, it is the Cadillac of processed meat, a pigeon jerky, everyone.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow.
Yeah.
And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
Pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meat. Yeah. Available at your local grocer. Makes a great stocking stuffer. Now with no cellophane. Speaking of RemotePilot101.com and Jason Schappert, who will be on here in just a little bit, they are the sponsor of tonight's show. Thank you very much, Jason and RemotePilot101.com. If you want to learn all you need to know to get your Part 107 certification and then make money with your drone and then be able to whoosh, whoosh, if anybody gives you any bunk, right here you can get your Part 107. Here is the website. Jason Schappert is the instructor. It's a really easy website to go through, to navigate. They're always there for support. If you have any questions, they are right there. Over 22,000 tests taken. And I didn't know this, Kelly, but if you don't pass your test, they will pay. They will pay for it. So
yes, that's true. If you fail your test, they will pay for it. But I found out they send you a GoPro Karma. They don't pay you in cash. They send you a Karma.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Well, it's video based, and I took it and passed with like a 90 something. So RemotePilot101.com. Check it out, and we'll talk to Jason Schappert a little bit later on this evening.
Are you nervous about talking? I'm a little bit nervous. I feel like this guy taught me just about everything I know about drones, and he was like my instructor. He was like my teacher. He was my mentor, and I'm a little nervous about talking to this guy.
Oh, don't be nervous. Okay. I mean, you know, he is world famous, and no, he's a real nice guy. But I have a video from him right here, just as an example here. This is from RemotePilot101.com.
Airspace is tough, but we also know airspace makes up a big part of our test, and airspace makes up a big part of our everyday operations. Look at this VFR sectional chart here with me. Orlando's airspace. To the north, you see that.
See, now this is the stuff that scares me, that the sectional charts, and this is what you really, really, really need to know.
You can see the dashed blue lines down south of Kissimmee showing the Class Delta airspace. You can see the solid blue lines of that Class Bravo airspace of Orlando. And when we look at it in this two-dimensional view, it looks like a lot is going on.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of areas we can't fly. But nothing could be further from the truth, actually. You have to remember that airspace is three-dimensional, and let's look at it from a three-dimensional standpoint.
Yeah, he explains everything so well. Like,
Yeah, and
yeah.
the cool thing about the Remote Pilot 101 course is at the end of each segment or at the end of each lesson, they give you a quiz. So you know how much is sinking in or how much isn't sinking in. If you fail the quiz, go back and rewatch that lesson. If you do well, then on to the next one.
That's right. You pay one time, and it's good for life. So when you retest, it's there. You don't have to pay again. And he offers catch-up courses as well. If you use Heron 18, you get 30% off. So that's really cool. Let's not dilly-dally anymore. Let's get right into the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Let's head over to the drone newsroom. Giving you all the news you'd ever want to know about drones. It's Jeff Sales. What's happening, buddy?
Oh no, it's Kelly too. Oh no.
Yeah.
You guys, okay, we're gonna be serious. Okay, this is serious news stuff.
Yeah,
okay?
man.
No monkey business.
No.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Of course.
All right. We'll start it off with at the Chinese International Big Data Industry Expo in 2019. The Chinese did another one of their great, I guess,
Cluster drones.
Yeah, cluster drones.
Yeah, this is amazing. I don't see how they do that. It's like magic.
Wow.
This time they made three-dimensional images that were really impressive using 526 drones.
Wow. I mean, it's like pixels in the sky. It's exactly what it is. They're using the drones as pixels.
Yeah.
I have not seen one of these things in person yet. I'm really, really looking forward to being able to catch one of these shows. And where was this again?
This was in Guiyang, China.
Well, I'm not going to go there. Maybe one a little closer to home.
That's amazing.
It's mesmerizing. I think it's cooler than fireworks.
And it's preferred over fireworks because it's less dangerous. You know, if you have areas that, you know, haven't had a lot of rain, etc., they prefer to use these.
Right. I do like the boom booms of the fireworks, though.
They like the boom booms, yeah.
Get you
All
right
right,
there.
so next we have British Airways has identified that one of their pilots saw a drone as he was landing at Heathrow. He saw the drone at a height of just 250 feet and passed by the drone. He was flying at about 150 miles per hour when they were approaching. Was able to actually describe the drone and as a small white drone about, you know, a foot width. So this one I think probably has a little bit more, you know, I guess truth to it. And there was a lot of detail provided by the pilot on this particular occasion. So they're investigating this currently, but haven't had any information as to who was flying the drone or whether they were able to locate it.
You know, you wonder why they put age restrictions on drones now. And not to knock young kids, but I remember being 12. If I had a drone that could fly anywhere and do anything when I was 12, I wouldn't care about the law. Because when you're 12, 13, 14, who pays for stuff when stuff goes wrong?
Yeah,
Mom and dad.
The pilot was even able to identify that this thing was being flown near like a parking lot. So I mean, there was a lot of detail that was shared on this one. So, all right. Next we have the Pulp drone. This is a 27-gram nano UAV created by the University of Bologna.
Looks like a chair.
Yes.
I see it. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, this mini drone uses a deep learning based visual navigation engine, so it is able to see its environment, interpret it, and then pick its own path.
So it's artificially intelligence, and it will learn as it goes?
It learns as it goes.
Can it go to high school for you?
I'd love to find out.
Yeah.
Is the chair sold separately, or is that included in the box?
I have no idea about the chair.
Moving on.
Okay, moving on. DJI has upped the game. They have introduced the Manifold 2.
Oh, this thing is cool, man. Tell us about
the
it.
next generation of autonomous aerial robotic solutions created by them. It's an ultra-compact onboard supercomputer that can be put on any of the Matrace series drones that can perform complex computing tasks and advanced image processing literally on the fly.
So what would the average drone user want with this? I mean, if you own a Matrice, how would that improve things?
This will improve the navigational options that you have to be able to automate the drone. It's going to be using a lot of perceptive, information so that it will improve the object avoidance. I mean, it's basically giving a drone a supercomputer brain. It's an Intel Core i7.
Can it go to high school for you?
Daddy?
I don't know.
I heard someone say daddy. Do you need to go?
Yeah, that would be my youngest one. So yeah, go outside.
This is the first time this has happened, and I'm surprised because Jeff has like 37 children, and they're all like, I don't know where they go. Whenever I'm calling them during the day, like we got parakeets and geese and chickens and toddlers and all. I don't know how he gets it so quiet. So I'm surprised this is the first time.
The thing is that he's not even paying any attention to me right now. Can you go outside and play with your brothers, please?
Well, now of course we have to see him.
We got to see him. What's his name, Jeff?
All right, come here, Logan.
Oh, it's Logan. It's Diaper Boy.
Yeah, come here. Come here.
Hey,
You gotta
buddy.
say hello.
No,
Yeah.
I need a swimming diaper.
Yeah, I don't have a swimming diaper right now.
He likes. Logan likes
Swimming
the.
diaper.
Hey, Logan. Can he hear me? Can Logan hear me?
No, he can't hear you. I got the headphones on. So.
Oh, yeah, put the headphones on him.
All right, here you go, Logan. Hang on.
Hey, Logan, buddy.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Oh, he really needs a
All right.
swimming diaper. You better get that for him.
Yeah, well, we're gonna finish the news first.
Okay.
I love that Jeff allows his kids to swim while he's doing the show, even if they're toddlers. They just go out and swim at their own leisure.
No, I've got two older boys. They're two older brothers.
The older toddlers watch the younger toddlers.
Yeah, there's toddlers watching toddlers. Yeah,
That's perfect.
Next in the news,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have Tanzania has introduced a new drone industry, and a local know-how guy has come up with the idea of building drones out of bamboo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he can take large pieces of bamboo and create the cross pieces, secure them with zip ties, and they have the motors and everything all 3D printed, and can just place it on there and create a drone just out of pieces in the surroundings.
That's real cool.
Isn't bamboo supposed to be amazingly strong? I mean, in some countries they make bicycles out of bamboo. The bike frame is made of bamboo.
Yeah, it is. It can be a very, very rigid and very strong thing. But the nice thing is that you have a drone that's essentially made out of stuff that's just lying around. I mean, you know, it's pretty intriguing.
It's like natural carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next we are going to talk about a lot of the stuff that's been going on weather-wise across the United States. Drone footage coming from all sorts of different locations. But we've got the first one here from Boardman, Ohio.
Well, we have drone video tonight that showed the impact of the flooding in Boardman. It was sent to us by Joe Hodges. This is the neighborhood of Glendale, Rockdale, and Locust off of Route 224. Now, this is across from the Boardman Plaza, not behind it. You can see all of the flooding, water coming up all the way to the apartment complexes.
Wow. I just can't imagine. I've never been the victim of a flood, but what an insidious thing to be at your house and just to see it getting closer and closer and closer. And pretty much there's not a lot you can do about it. You just have to hope you can get through it. Hope it goes down. Sad, man.
Yeah, in our area, we're the high ground, so whenever it floods here in Houston, it floods all around us, right? And every single road leading out is completely underwater, so we've basically become landlocked. And it is very strange not having the ability to just travel a mile, 2 miles.
Yeah.
So. Next, we have some video from Cimarron River. A
we
guy
have
was
drone
out
video.
filming with his drone.
That's not it.
Yep.
There you go.
But he was out filming with his drone and actually caught some rather amazing footage as the houses in this area, you can see the wall was washing away.
Oh, man.
This one house just washed away.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
You can see the people there just watching their lives wash away. It's so sad. So sad.
Yeah, it actually dislodges here and then just floats. And the guy just happened to be right there at the time that it happened and caught the footage on the drone.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
Can you imagine being the homeowner? Can you imagine that? Hopefully
No,
they got everything they needed out. I mean, except, like the cats. You can leave the cats in there. I don't know. Cats, who cares about it?
Cats could say.
I'm just kidding. But that's actually a good video to have for your insurance company. There's no doubt about it. Hey, this is what happened. Wow.
All right, so next in the news, we have the Hassan National Park is using drones to detect illegal activities.
Okay. And where is this again?
This is Hassan National Park.
Oh.
In the spring of 2012, part of Hallasan National Park's forest was burned down by a fire believed to have been started by a group of hikers. In a bid to catch these hikers and other illegal activity, the park has recently boosted surveillance by introducing drones. With the maximum operating duration of 30 minutes, the drones, once they are airborne, can cover up to 20 kilometers of ground. Each drone is equipped with a camera that can identify the numbers on a car's license plate from 150 meters above the ground, and park officials can monitor the drone's live feeds from screens at their control center.
The drones will monitor their designated areas at the same time every day, so if an accident occurs, we'll know about it right away.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Drones, they're here to stay. They're going to be part of our lives. Get used to it.
Yeah.
There's no going back. I believe you had another story about the Tulsa Police Department.
Yes, it did.
So go ahead.
The Tulsa Police Department has released a video reminding people that they would really appreciate it if they didn't fly their drones around where they're performing
Hey,
their
it's Sergeant
emergency
Muhlenberg
services.
again. We have a problem that we should have expected, but we were hoping wouldn't be a problem. We had learned recently that there are some UAV operators that are operating outside of the established guidelines. Those of you flying for hobbyists, if you don't know, please go to the FAA website and get your regulations. What we're having is people are flying drones out there outside of the standard regulations. If you're flying above 400 feet, if you can't see your UAV anymore, if you're flying solely on the screen, you are not flying properly. First responders, what happens if they're flying in the air and we have a helicopter come in?
So Richard, what we're dealing with right now is we had approximately 30 drones today illegally flying, whether that being too high or in an area they're not supposed to, and these helicopters cannot operate if they're in the area. If they were to operate, there's a good potential that there could be a crash. So you've got a guy who's out here taking pictures for fun, and then you have a group that's out here trying to save lives. Which is more important? We want the citizens to make the right choice. We understand that it's fun to fly these drones, but we're asking that you move away from the levees, move away from the river, and allow these first responders to do what they came here to do, which is save lives.
Please follow the guidelines, follow the rules, always yield if you see these aircraft in the sky because they're flying out there unexpectedly. Please, please, please follow the rules and guidelines, yield to them, help us out, don't be part of the problem.
Do we have to say this 1,000 times before people listen? And when you see something happen like a train derailment or some horrible fire or something, if your first thought is, I got to get my drone over there, and be, Chopper Kyle on the scene, you got to record it. Just remember, these guys are working. What if you were in a car and your car was sinking and they couldn't get the rescue people to you, because that's what happens when the police helicopters are flying. If there's a drone in the air, then they have to come down.
California, their fires last year. Australia, their fires last year. New Zealand, all of these countries have had instances where the The drones have interfered with emergency services, forcing them not to be able to fly aircraft, and it's become a global issue. And so, just keeping the word out, letting people understand that, you can't fly drones in areas of disaster if there's still rescue operations.
I don't think that point will get driven home until they start actually putting people in jail or getting huge fines and it starts making the news. Because if you're a kid, again, if you're 13, 14, 15, you got a drone, you're not going to think that your little drone can mess up a big giant police helicopter. But it can. It can. Yeah. There are consequences.
I think, unfortunately, a lot of people have this YouTube mentality and they immediately think, that's views. I can get my drone up and it's views. I'll put it on YouTube. They don't think, unfortunately, like Ken does, safety first and let's follow the rules. And, it's very strict guidelines. They think views, views, views. I can get views. And they're not thinking of safety.
Yeah, they're willing to risk getting in trouble to get those views.
You're exactly right.
And there's nothing that we can say to change their mind either. I think I might be a little blue in the face.
Yeah. All right, so last story for this evening. Parrot, the Paris-based company that makes the Anafi drones, has gotten a contract with the U.S. Department of Defense to develop a small short-range reconnaissance aircraft to be used by soldiers in the battlefield. This is interesting in the sense that because DJI has always had sort of the monopoly on the environment with the drones, and contracts and stuff like that tend to go to DJI because of the safety and all the work that they put into their drones. But because of the China-U.S. trade stuff that's going on, Parrot had an opportunity to get their foot in the door with the Defense Department. And this is a chance for them to be able to bring their drones into a new market.
Very cool, very cool. And that is what drone is it? The Parrot?
Yeah, this will be the Parrot drones.
And Parrot is what? What is the Parrot?
It's a bird.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a winner.
I almost got to the end of the news. Almost. It was the last story.
Jeff, thank you so much for the news. Are you going to Spin Up, by the way? October 19th?
Absolutely. This year I am
Very
definitely
good.
going to
Very
Spin
good.
Up.
There's a link in the description if you want to attend Spin Up. It's going to be bigger and better this year. DJI is a corporate sponsor. They're going to be providing prizes for you to win. I think last year we gave away a Mavic. It's pretty awesome. And speaking of gizmos, you've got a cool new gizmo, don't you, coming from a very nice viewer?
Yes, Mike Roche has.
I'm sorry, you were saying?
I lost my train of thought.
No, you go ahead. Mike Roche?
Mike Roche has been kind enough to give...
My bad. Finger slipped on that one, Jeff.
Apparently so.
It's all you, baby. It's all you. Tell us about it. What you got? It's all you.
I want to give you one of those moments of silence that's just going to drive you nuts.
It's all you, my friend.
Anyway, Mike Roche has been kind enough to give to me a pair of DJI goggles.
Let me
It
finish
has
the
been
story.
wonderful doing the news this evening. I greatly appreciate the opportunity. Thank you very much.
Mike Roche has been kind enough to offer Jeff his DJI goggles, and they'll be coming in the mail very soon.
Yes, sir. Look forward to being able to use them with the Heron Bird and the Chris Rollins Mavic Pro.
Yeah, that'll be great. Now, will they be coming airmail?
It's coming FedEx.
Oh, okay, and sometimes FedEx sends them on airplanes, right?
Yes.
And airplanes are also known as what?
I'm not following.
What, Jeff? What, Jeff? What are they also known as?
Airplanes are known as aircraft and things. They fly like birds.
All right, we drove that joke into the ground. Thank you so much, Jeff. We appreciate it. Until next time.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
All right. Oh, man. I'm worn out. And I don't know. He's such a nice guy. He's so tolerant.
Very tolerant.
Yeah, he's a good guy. We appreciate him. Now here is Kelly Green with a joke.
How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
How many?
10 tickles. 10 tickles. 10 tickles.
That is funny. I like that one. Robert Green, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Tell Kylie hi. She's probably your youngest fan. Oh, yes, Kylie. Yeah, her and her dad sent me a video of them, and she tried oysters and didn't like them. But she was really polite and pretended to like him for dad. Somebody else sent a super chat, too. And I'm not ignoring the chat, but we have a lot of show to get to. Who else? Oh, Ozby Drone. Bamboo drones have been sighted chasing race cars. Yes, they have. But we already ran that interrupting Jeff joke into the ground. So right now, we want to hear about Kelly's ghost.
Oh.
Tell us.
All right, so
yeah,
this happened last week. I was in Brewston, Tennessee. I work for a real estate company. I fly the drone and do the marketing for Premier Realty Group of West Tennessee.
Yeah.
So this is beautiful house, but on the back part of their property, I think it was about 40 acres. On the very back part of their property, they had a log cabin. They have a log cabin that was built in the 1800s.
Yeah.
The cabin was originally constructed in Huntington, Tennessee, and then a number of decades ago, it was moved to this place where it sits now in Brewston, Tennessee. So it's from the 1800s.
Okay,
so
but its first location was on an old Indian burial ground, right?
It could be, sure. For the sake of the story, yeah.
Okay.
So the way the cabin is built, the middle of the cabin, if you're facing the cabin, the middle is open all the way through.
Right.
And then there's a room on each side. It's like a 2-bedroom cabin, but the middle, you'll see it in the video, is open all the way through.
Okay.
So I had basically it's a stabilizer with a GoPro on it, just doing some walkthrough of the middle of the cabin, and you'll see what happens.
Oh, okay. So here is that video of the ghost door. It's the one on the left, and it opens by itself. Oh my goodness!
How do you like that?
Did you see it? Did you see the ghost?
No, that's all I saw.
Oh, okay. Let me play it again. Here, look really closely, and you can actually see the ghost. You see it? You have to look carefully.
I didn't see it the first time, but
Right.
that time I saw it.
Right, you gotta squint. You gotta really squint your eyes to be able to see that ghost. Yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and bring Jason Schappert in from RemotePilot101.com. There's a link in the description, of course.
Proud sponsor of TNL.
That's right. And now here is Kelly Green with an even better joke.
Where would you find a book on childbirth in the library?
Where?
In the C section.
Oh my gosh. That's actually funny. I like that.
Thanks.
All right, we're waiting for Jason Schappert.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, there he is, everybody. Jason Schappert from RemotePilot101.com.
Good to see you guys. I enjoyed all the news and everything else to start. That was quite good. The bird songs got me.
Oh, thanks, man. And thank you
Were you dancing along, Jason?
I am known to dance a little bit, so I may look real serious when I'm talking about sectional charts, but I can cut it up with you guys just as well. So
okay, now we might be on here for like 10, 15 minutes. Are you okay without a chair? You just look standing. You're making me uncomfortable.
you don't understand. These are legs of steel, man. That's what I do for a living.
I have no doubt. I have no doubt of that. Well, welcome to the show. Thanks. It's been a while since you've been on.
Sure. Very thankful to be back with you all.
Yeah, and once again, if you go and you want to sign up to RemotePilot101.com and you use Heron 18, that'll get you a juicy discount. Sure. And so why should people? Well, I know there's a lot of hobbyists watching right now, and they're saying, Part 107, what do I need with that? You know, I'm not going to make any money. Even if you're not going to make any money, I would say just getting the knowledge and having your website as a resource is such a great deal.
Sure, and it's not only that too, Ken, and Ken, you guys realize and understand, having now alumni of the course, that it's not just passing a test. We teach you that real world prep so you can go out there, actually make money with it and become that safe real world operator. We saw it from the law enforcement, the servicemen and women in the video before, talking about, listen, we get all these drone violations every single day. You need to go to the FAA's website, read these rules and regulations. And truthfully, not just myself, but everyone out there needs to be advocates of that. And that's why we create you all to be those safe real world operators.
How do we get people to understand that you need a Part 107 to make money still after these years, since 2016? There's still people that don't know anything about it, have no idea what this is. And I'm talking like business owners and people that would utilize aerial photographers in this way. How do we get them to...
Still to this day, I will run into people, and it's the most innocent people. It's the great realtor, and again, he flies with a Karma drone, so that's hardly being Part 107 certificated, but flying real estate wise and operating within those means and not realizing, well, this is still a commercial endeavor. It's the buddy who calls you up and says, hey, will you fly over my car dealership so I can use this for a Facebook ad? That's the kind of stuff that we have to start educating people about. The definition is in the furtherance of a business. Whether you fly a Karma drone, which is hardly a drone, or not. No offense to Kelly.
You done got, Kelly. You done got. Just to let you know, Jason, you are breaking up just a little bit. I don't know if you're using the Wi-Fi or whatever. It's breaking up a little bit there. Sure. But hopefully we won't get disconnected. So it looks like you are wearing the two watches right now. And
you have to. That's the Remote Pilot 101 trademark. You know that, Ken.
Oh, well, whenever I go to the Remote Pilot 101 parties, I always wear my two watches. But for those, of course, I know why. But for those who don't know why you wear two watches, maybe you can tell them why.
Well, Ken has the tattoos. Kelly always has the nice collared shirts. I just needed something. I needed my stick. You know what it is? So.
Well, there you go. Very good. So your website, here it is right here. It is. Now, this isn't going to be like a 10-minute long commercial, but I do encourage everybody to go check it out. But your website is a great resource for learning to get the Part 107, but you guys are always there to answer questions, and you'll even answer questions from people who aren't members. Like if people just want to call up and talk and ask you a question, you're there for them, aren't you?
Yeah, 100%. Whether you're a customer or not, we have customer support from about 8 o'clock in the morning to about 11 p.m. Via phone, live chat, and email support as well.
Okay, great. John Meir, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, Jason's course got me through with flying colors. That's great.
Awesome. Very cool, John. Thank you.
If you have any questions for Jason, who is an actual real like fixed wing pilot, Feel free to ask it in the chat here.
Sure.
What exactly is your background and your training?
Yes, my background is I'm a full-time flight instructor. My first flight lesson was when I was 12 years old, actually. So like 5 years ago, right? I'm getting much older. Look, Ken, if you look really close, there's gray hair right here, so I'm getting really old now. We've been doing this for quite some time now. Our background is actually in manned aviation. Our main business, M0A.com, is what really started all of this, doing FAA test preparation. We now are able to offer FAA test preparation from drones all the way to you want to be an airline pilot. So this is just a great extension of what we do every day.
Very good. And you and I were talking about this FAA memo that came out a couple of weeks ago. I think it was leaked. I don't have a lot of information about it, but can you catch us up on that and what we need to know about it?
Sure. So on May 10th, there was a memo issued. It was leaked a few days after that. And it was meant to be an internal memo for just air traffic controllers. And it was talking to air traffic controllers, giving permission to recreational drone pilots. What was happening is so many rec drone pilots were calling up the tower to ask permission to fly in the airspace rather than going through now a Lance system or any sort of authorizations that we have nowadays. We know commercial operators, we always have to go through the Lance system or go through some sort of waiver or authorization process, but there was a lot of gray area with recreational drone pilots. So a lot of the recreational drone pilots were just calling up towers. And towers were complaining that, hey, I'm spending more time on the phone talking to drone pilots than I am talking to pilots trying to fly into our airports here. So they issued this memo that essentially says, if a recreational pilot calls up and asks for permission, don't give them permission. They need to go through the appropriate channels. So we're now funneling, and we've always been doing this, it's just never been official. Recreational pilots need to start using the Lance system or need to submit for an authorization or waiver, which ultimately is going to be much easier with a Part 107 certificate, because that's going to come up in that process anyways.
You know, I appreciate people wanting to be better safe than sorry. And I think what is going through their minds is, well, I'll just call the tower anyway, just to be
sure,
you know. But yeah, that does take up a lot of time, and you don't want anyone taking their eye off of the screen, you know,
yes,
at any time. I had a question here from Drone Strike LLC. Jason, do you do anything with Part 137 certification? And what is that? I don't think I even know that.
137, I think that's under maintenance, like A and P. I don't do anything under a 137 certificate. All our stuff 61, 141, 91, and 107 is what we operate under. 137, I believe, is maintenance related.
Okay. Now, as far as the FAA is concerned and their testing, the first go around was 60 questions, and
Yes.
the second time they streamlined it a little bit. How is that coming along? When people have to retest, is it going to be even more streamlined? Are we going to be able to take this test online? How is the test evolving?
Well, I don't believe the test is going to evolve to an online test. Certainly not for the initial. It could for the recurrent, but not in the foreseeable future, at least, because it's a government test. So they want it to be proctored. That's why when you remember you went and took your test, somebody watched you on a little webcam or whatever, or was actually proctored like back in our SAT days, as you take that test. And that's just how they have that level of quality control. They can't have that level of quality control if you're taking this test online, because you're operating in the U.S. National Airspace System. So they take their testing very seriously. So I doubt it'll be as simple as online, but they do need to streamline it better. I mean, think about it this way. When you take your recurrent test, to prove that you're recurrent, you have to keep a copy of your past test with you to say, here's my certificate. Oh, and here's the fact that I renewed. So what's going to happen in 2 more years when I renew again? Do I need to show this level of I've never lapsed, I've never expired, I have every 2 years I keep this piece of paper with me? They've got to come up with a better system. In manned aviation, we have a logbook that shows everything. I've been encouraging drone pilots for a long time to keep a logbook. It can be digital, it can be paper, it doesn't matter. But you can attach this document to it. You can take a picture, add it to your digital document, whatever it is, but there has to be some sort of record keeping in there as well.
Would the telemetry and the records that say DJI keeps, would that be enough? Sure. Or do you have to do anything in addition with that?
Yeah, it's certainly not bad, but what if and I know you're like myself, where I'm jumping from, most of my stuff is DJI products, but what about when I'm not flying a DJI product? I jump from the Mavic to the Inspire 2, and I'm bouncing all over the place. I like just to keep a regular log. Plus, I'm also logging maintenance. I log all our battery health, and when I change batteries, when we charge batteries, how batteries are doing and performing. Just so if there's an accident, if there's an incident, if I have an insurance claim, I have the data to back that up.
You know, I like to follow the rules, but I am a little lax, I admit, on the record keeping. I have a logbook, but you know, if I replace a battery, I should write that in there. I really should.
Sure. Sure.
So I have to be more diligent with that. Kelly, do you have any questions?
Yeah, a couple of quick questions. Number one, my Part 107 expires in the fall. Obviously, I don't want to retake the test after it's expired. So how close to the expiration date, or how far out from the expiration date can I retake the test?
Sure. Remember, it's a calendar month with that. So you say it's the fall. Let's say it's in November. Let's say October, to keep it easy. It's in October. October has 31 days. You have until the 31st of October, even though you may have taken your tests on October 1st, you have until the 31st to actually take that test. Now, the savvy pilot would then say, okay, I'm good for all of October. I'm going to schedule and take my test on November 1st. So I'm good all the way through October 31st. I pass my recurrent test on November 1st, and it's a calendar month. So it's a calendar 2 years. So I'm good 2 years until the end of November. So you really kind of buy yourself 25 months in a way, in case life happens, you get in a jam, you can't take that test. It's smart to buy yourself that extra time.
Okay. And second question, and I'll try to make this quick. Talk about something that's been in the news the last week or so, and I think they're calling it, DJI is calling it AirSense. I think the proper term is maybe aircraft detection. I think all drones are going to have it, or all DJI drones will have it by 2020. Your thoughts on it? Obviously, it's a great precaution.
Sure.
You know, how important is this, and is this something that should have been done long ago?
Sure, and it's something that couldn't have been done long ago, just because of technology. DJI AirSense it's going to be phenomenal. It's using technology called ADS-B, which is an automatic broadcast system. There's these ground stations, and then us flying our airplanes, we have ADS-B as well, and it allows us to see other air traffic, and we kind of create a network, kind of like the internet in a way, of air traffic to pass this data around to all the other aircraft and now drones. Drones, however, are only going to have what's called ADS-B in, meaning they will only receive the signal. They will not send the signal out. So when I'm flying in my Cessna 172, let's say, tiny little 4-seat airplane, when I'm flying in my Cessna 172, I'm not going to see your Matrice, your Inspire, your Mavic, whatever it is down below. You will see me, though, if the AirSense protocol deems that I am a threat to you. I will never know you were there. And DJI did this on purpose because they didn't want to flood pilots, because I see all the traffic in my avionics, or nowadays I see it on an iPhone or iPad. I can even watch for air traffic on there. They didn't want to clutter the screen up anymore. So you will see it. It's ADS-B in. Now, a point I want to make here, it is not required for manned aircraft to have ADS-B in or out until 2020. And even that, I think, is a stretch. There's still thousands upon thousands of airplanes that need to have this installed. It's about $2,000 per airplane. It's not a cheap thing to do. So a lot of people are waiting until the last minute. Now, this doesn't include things like, I have a 1940s J3 Piper Cub, no electrical system, nothing. I'm exempt from ADS-B on that airplane. Powered paramotors, hot air balloons, ultralights. These are not required to have ADS-B. So please don't use ADS-B as a substitute to be head down the entire time going, oh, it'll tell me when airplanes are coming. because everything you see on your screen will be in the air somewhere, but there may be some things out there that are in the sky that aren't shown on your screen.
Okay, good. That actually makes a lot of people feel better that the government's not going to be spying on my drone, that kind of thing.
Spying, yeah.
Okay, good. Kelly, do you have something else you wanted to add?
Yeah, one final thought. Big thank you, Remote Pilot 101. I used your course, passed the test with flying colors. I think I got an 88 on the test, which I was very happy with. I'm not good at testing. But the only complaint I have is I wasn't warned in the course about buying a GoPro Karma. So for that reason, do I get a partial refund?
I apologize greatly for that. I thought the falling out of the sky thing would have been a giveaway to not buy it, but
yeah, it's such a good course, and I recommend that everybody check it out at least go to the website. Now, before I let you go, I got a letter from someone, and I get these letters quite a bit asking me this or that. So I'm going to just run this one by you, Jason, while we have you here. And I'm going to call this guy Mr. X because I don't want to embarrass him or get him in trouble. Sure. It says, hello, Ken. I posted a drone video on Facebook and then had it removed because people complained that I was too close to the airport. But the FAA says that I must be 5 miles away from the airport. I was 7 miles away. Can you check Wabasso, Florida on the drone flight map to see if it's okay there? Air Maps states that it's okay to fly at Wabasso Beach, Florida, and my drone was only 60 feet high in the video. I get this a lot, and people, they don't understand about sectional charts and the upside down layer cake thing, which is something that is so important because people, when they get drones and they want to be diligent about this, they go to things like Air Map and they're looking at a two-dimensional circle and if you're that within that, can't fly. You know what I mean? Sure. So, but it's not really like that. Airspace is all kinds of different shapes, and you'll find that out with a sectional chart.
Yes, absolutely. And remembering too, 5 miles, it's referring to hobbyists. He didn't state whether he's a hobbyist or Part 107 certificated. So that plays into it. I would argue, I live in Florida. I've never heard of that place before. So I'd imagine it's not near anything too big, too crazy. And at 60 feet, unless you're right next to the airport, remember, airspace is three-dimensional. We call it an upside-down wedding cake. It's highly unlikely he was in controlled airspace at that time.
Well, there's video that goes along with this, and I want you to watch this and give me your opinion.
Sure.
Yeah, you got to see that. When I saw this, I just thought, oh my God, is this guy unlucky or is he doing something wrong? Check this out. Watch this.
Sure.
I blurred his face out even. So this is in Florida, and he is by the beach. It's a sunny day. He's just having a good time. I want to fly over some people real quick. So I think he probably should have been on the beach for this, but so he didn't fly directly over anyone. He's out over the water.
Mm-hmm.
And now watch. Here it comes. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. And then, oh my goodness! Oh. Yeah, let me go ahead and back that up. Let me back that up here.
Yeah.
This is slow motion. Now, of course, he didn't know that seaplane was coming, but it was close. I mean, so close you can even see the tail number on the thing. And this is one of those tourist things, I'm sure, giving people a view of the beach. But look at that. Look, I'll zoom in. You can even. I mean, that's close. What are your thoughts on that? That was scary to me.
Yeah, it certainly is. Yeah, there you go. 4728 uniform looks like. Yeah. Yep. That's yeah. Everyone's gonna be Googling that. Sorry if everyone's that plane.
You're right.
It's a seaplane, so the seaplane pilot was not doing anything wrong. If he was wheels only, he would have been hot dogging, and that could have been reckless endangerment perhaps. Because it's a seaplane, he could technically land there. We don't know if our person, Mr. X, was in any airspace. If he was not in any airspace, though, he's really not doing anything wrong either. He should be vigilant. He should be watching. That airplane, an airplane of that size, looks like a 182 or a 206 Cessna. It's making a lot of noise. That's 250, 280 horsepower coming at you. It's making some noise as well. But if he's at the pier, it's tough to have depth perception. Both are very fortunate, very lucky. I don't think either broke rules, assuming Mr. X wasn't in any airspace.
Right. So if neither one of them broke the rules, how is something like this prevented? Is this going to be with the AirSense? Would that have helped in this situation?
AirSense certainly would have helped, and that aircraft would have been equipped with it, perhaps by 2020. We don't know if it had it in this, but yes, AirSense would have certainly helped in that situation. And it comes down to right-of-way rules. We learned early on that manned aircraft have the right-of-way over drone operations, but it's both pilots' jobs to still see and avoid. Just because I have the right-of-way over you in my Cessna doesn't mean my head's down and I'm not looking out for drones and other aircraft and everything else.
Right. Now, quick question. This is just for me. If you're in an urban environment and you're near hospitals, are there TFRs put into place for hospital helicopters? I mean, are they permanent, or are they just when they're flying for emergencies?
No, and honestly, unless it's a real serious emergency, they're not going to put up a TFR for that type of thing. TFRs are more, hey, the president's in town, there's a football game, there's a baseball game, it's over this stadium. That's where we're getting our TFRs more so than anything, rather than over a hospital. Unless it's a VIP they're bringing in that hospital, they're not going to put a TFR over the actual hospital itself.
Okay, and if you want to learn any of these cool acronyms, you can go to remotepilot101.com and learn along with Jason. Now, before we let you go, there's something we do with all of our guests, and it's called Would You Ride It? And maybe you've heard of eHang. Have you heard of the company eHang?
I have. I saw a video of it at the Paris Air Show.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, this is the eHang 184 AAV, and that's this week's Would You Ride It? Let me know in the chat whether or not you would ride this thing. It's designed with full redundancy. If one set of the power systems are operating abnormally, the vehicle can still operate normal flight and ensure the safety of the passenger. The 184 is designed to be a 100% green technology aircraft and is powered by electricity only. This, what you're seeing now, is the first practical test to fly at 300 meters with an actual person inside. So the question is, would you ride it? Jason?
Well, the previous one I saw didn't have controls in it. It looked like somebody was controlling it from the ground.
Yeah.
This one looks like it might have some input. I'm a control freak. Like I struggle sitting in the back seat of airplanes. So if I can fly it and control it, I'm up for it. But I'm not hopping in it and let somebody on the ground control it.
You're absolutely right about that. Kelly, thoughts? Would you ride it?
Absolutely not. It looks even more unsafe than the GoPro Karma.
Well, people are saying, Mike Roche says no. Jerry from Drone Interest Group, we're going to talk to them here in just a minute. I would ride it, he says. Quentin Thompson says, hold my beer and watch this. I'll do a flip. Yeah, I think it's equipped with a flip button.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know. Jason, do you think this is the future? Will we have air taxis?
It's a one-person vehicle right now. I mean, it seems kind of selfish to have such a cool thing by yourself. If they expand this to 6 or 8 people, there's a market for it, but that'd be too expensive to operate for a single person.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I think it'll be a decade before we see anything. I mean, we'll have tube socks being delivered in the skies before we see any dudes going from place to place. Jason, thank you for making time for us today. Is there anything that you would like to add to tell the audience right now? What is the one thing that you would the one bit of information you would like to give to all the drone pilots out there?
Sure. I want to make sure the audience out there knows that, let's use Mr. X as an example. If you're ever flying in an area that you think is questionable, and whether you're a customer of ours or not, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself and our outstanding team at remotepilot101.com. We are here to serve everybody and really keep the airspace safer. So you send us a location, some lat and long coordinates, whatever it takes. we'll happily look at a sectional chart and guide you through whether you're in airspace, and if you are, who you need to talk to, what waivers and authorizations you need to start submitting.
Very good. Thank you so much for everything, and we appreciate you being a sponsor on the show, and we'll have you back on again soon.
Awesome. Ken Kelly, thank you so much, guys. We'll see ya.
Thanks. All right.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Well, he's awesome, isn't he?
That guy's awesome. I want to be him.
Yeah. I don't think you have enough watches to be him.
Or enough hair.
Oh, that's right. He's got good hair.
Yeah.
So now we have to get our buddies from the Drone Interest Group on. I know Jerry Calverley in Mesquite, Texas at John Norton High School. They're all sitting around waiting to come on. But first, I want to just share a video. Of course, we've been talking a lot about the Karma. And for those who don't know, Kelly's Karma crashed. I love sharing this. You did a great job with the sound effects. Here that is.
Looks good in this one. We're coming forward with the side stick. Oh, looks good. Roger. I've got a blowout. Vapor 3. Get your pitch to 0. Pitch is out. I can't hold altitude. Correction. Alpha hold is off. Trip selected emergently. Flight comm. I can't hold it. She's breaking up. She's breaking.
GoPro Karma. Get one. So I was inspired by that. You know, how you took the $6 Million Man music and put it to... And so what I did, and I hope you don't mind, Kelly, but you sent me another GoPro Karma crash that happened recently at the same ghost cabin.
100% my fault on this one.
Yeah. So I put some audio sweeteners in there. You let me know what you think about this.
It's starting to rain again. The rain had slacked up a little bit. The back motors of the ship are just holding it just enough to keep it from... It burst into flames. Get it started. It's fighting, and it's crashing. It's crashing terrible. All the humanity and all the passengers speeding around it. I told you. I can't talk to people. Listen, folks, I'm going to have to stop for a minute because I've lost the voice. This is the worst thing I've ever witnessed.
Of course, that is the famous Hindenburg report. Too soon? Too soon?
Don't you hate that walk of shame after you crash your drone? That is the worst. Where you have to walk. Oh, I hate it.
You froze that moment in time perfectly. You're holding the control and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, drop your head and walk of shame.
So how was it? How did it fare after that? What did it survive to fly another day?
Broke all 4 props, replaced the props, and it's back in business.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's good. It's ready to crash again.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So let me just share this really quick before we start talking to the kids. Viggo Koch, he is a Swedish FPV pilot, and Matthias Allring, who is our buddy that flies backwards like a madman, he pointed Viggo out to me, and his stuff is absolutely amazing. I'm just gonna read this to you. This is from Matthias. He is, hey Ken, me and Viggo took a job to film an amusement park. Viggo is so friggin' good that I got completely sidelined and ended up as his assistant, loading memory cards to his drone. No money in the world can compensate for that loss of prestige. Check out this teaser of the epic flight. So this is Viggo Koch. I hope I'm saying that last name right. This is him and his FPV drone chasing a roller coaster.
Wow.
Isn't that fantastic?
I gotta see the whole thing. When's the whole thing coming out? I gotta know because I gotta see it.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have Matthias and Viggo on the show in the coming weeks, and I'll show you that whole thing.
Just when I think I'm getting halfway decent at being a drone pilot, I see something like that, and it just blows my mind.
Yeah, I have to put the call out. If there's any FPV pilots near me that want to collaborate and teach me how to fly, contact me. You can contact me here, KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. I'd be happy to do a series of videos with you teaching me, a photography drone guy, how to fly FPV. I think I can do it. I think I might have a knack for it, but I just need a little bit of help. So if you're an FPV guy and you live near West Tennessee, I'd be willing to drive like an hour or something. So yeah, let me know. So all right, let's go ahead and bring in, and I think there's a couple dozen of them or something. There's a bunch of kids waiting.
Now, didn't you speak at this high school? You spoke in front of the whole school, or just in front of their drone interest group?
The drone interest group. I flew my drone through the halls of the school while school is in session. It was okay with the principal. Their drone interest group is based in the library, which is a perfect spot for noisy drones. So now here is Kelly Green while I dial them up with a joke.
Oh, here's a good one. Did you hear about the band named 999 Megabytes?
No.
They haven't gotten a gig yet.
Oh my goodness. That is actually kind of funny. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have the drone interest group.
Yes.
Guys, you there?
Yes!
Hey! Whoa, you're very, very loud, and we don't see you.
Sorry.
We don't see you yet.
They don't see us.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You should be. Hang on.
This is a visual medium.
Gotcha. Oh, no. It's not coming up?
He is a teacher, so he knows his
You
stuff.
see at the top, it says, Emma.
We're trying to talk with the drone interest group at John Horn High School in Mesquite, Texas. And
It won't let me connect now.
We're having some technical
do you
difficulties.
do you need me to call you back?
Yes, call me back, Ken. It's not coming.
Oh, okay. And now here's Kelly Green with another joke. What happened? Oh no! I hung up on all of them. You know, I do that from time to time. Stand by. Now here's Alexa. Tell me a joke.
What's a hipster's favorite sea creature?
What?
The man bun of war.
Alexa, tell me a better joke.
A basketball rolls into a bar. The bartender says, "Can I help you?" The basketball replies, "Heard you need a bouncer."
How dare you use Alexa for your joke?
Sorry, man. I hung up on you by accident. I do that. I'm stupid. All right, let's call Jerry back. By the way, thank you to the moderators in the chitty chat. Appreciate it. And please know to select live chat in the chat. Look up in the upper left-hand corner. If it says top chat, then you're going to miss out on some of the chats. Make sure it says live chat, and that'll be all of the chats. So here's Kelly with the joke.
John Satterley on the chat said Alexa's jokes are better than mine. I'm highly offended.
Well,
I'm banning him from the chat.
No. All right, let's see if we can get Jerry Calverley and the kids back in here. Come on, gang.
Oh, dang.
Oh, dang.
We didn't change anything.
I don't know.
Now, we did a test earlier.
Yeah.
And we didn't change anything.
And we didn't change it.
I know why.
Huh.
Oh, man, that's bad.
Mm.
Ken, I'm sorry.
The sensor.
That's all right. Hey, you know, Kelly and I are used to doing radio. But we want to see you because we got, let me see if I got their names. I got Makola playing and Emma.
Yes.
Hey, guys. And Makola, so I could remember her name, I said Makola. Her name is like, if I have a cola, then it's not your cola, it's Makola.
Ooh.
Can you guys see us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, let me give a second.
I have
Come
no
on.
idea why.
You've got a bunch of social media kids there.
Yeah.
They grew up with this stuff. Jerry, hands off. Hands off, Jerry. You let the kids do it.
Yeah, let the kids fix it. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We're trying, but it's not going.
Ah, man. Well, let's talk to you for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about your group and how it got started.
You want
Well, hey, I wasn't here at the beginning of this thing. You know.
Emma, okay, the kid, I told him, I said, when they ask a question, please jump in and answer it, and they are just dead air. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. I'm going to show the website. This is the website for the Drone Interest Group at John Horn High School, and there's a link in the description. If you want to see what they look like, believe me, they do have
Hey,
camera.
can we share screens?
They do.
I can open the OBS and you can see like.
They do have a camera that works.
Yeah, it was working fine.
So here is, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and play this video for you.
This is so bad.
My name is Jerry Calverley, and I'm a science teacher. I teach IPC and POT, and I'm the Drone Club sponsor. I started it a little bit before, but Miss Allen and I last year really got it going. She was doing the makerspace, and I was already getting interest in drones, so I decided I wanted to do more with it. She wanted to get me involved because she wanted to include drones as part of it. So about 2 years ago, we started it.
Once we saw the interest that was generated from our drone interest group, we decided to go ahead and make it into a club. We have nothing on campus to teach this kind of technology, so the club was the best way to reach these students.
All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have them back. Let me push a couple buttons here. I do that, and then I do this, and then I do that. And they're there! Hey, guys! Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. We got it. We got it going on. All right, so who do we have on the camera here? Who do we have?
Go.
I'm Makola.
Uh-huh.
I'm Flang.
Uh-huh.
I'm Emma.
I'm Dwayne.
And?
Brenda?
Okay. Well, you got the whole thing set up, and so is this the latest that you guys have ever been at your high school?
Yeah, probably.
No. No, because of band. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was going to say you might as well just have a sleepover.
Yeah.
Thanks for making time.
My question is, how many years did Brenda get held back? She looks not that she looks like she maybe
back.
Brenda's the librarian.
Get held back.
Yeah.
She's a co-sponsor.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So not everybody has headphones. Raise your hand if you can hear me. Gotcha. All right. So where's Jerry? We got to see Jerry. Where's Jerry?
I'm right here.
There he is. All right. So Jerry, you have quite the group there, and hats off to you for getting the youngsters interested in drones, and because there's a lot of opportunity in the future for people of your students' age.
Yes, we're hoping to get this to be our next generation of pilots who are going to be the real true professional pilots. They're going to go out and actually do things like the Amazon and work for other companies that are going to be out there doing the things of the future that we're talking about now.
Yeah. And Emma, who are you texting while you're supposed to be streaming with me?
Oh, I'm actually in the stream. I'm texting on the stream.
Oh.
Someone's okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's in the chat.
Oh, she's chatting.
Social
Okay.
media.
Yeah.
Very good. Like I said, there's a link to their channel in the description, and you guys create content for that. How often do you post to your YouTube channel there?
Come on, Emma.
At least once a month. I mean, we haven't had a lot of events going on lately, but I uploaded a video today. If you guys want to check that out.
Okay. What's it about?
It's about what we do in the club. Just some unseen footage, I guess, of flying and stuff. Some stuff that I haven't uploaded. So.
Okay.
Just what we do on Wednesdays.
Great. And what kind of drones are you guys working with? You mostly got photography drones. You got a tiny whoop. What do you got? Kind of equipment you got?
Well, I got a strange little one that's controlled by a gyro inside the controller. It's all single hand control.
Okay. Very cool. Oh, by the way, we have somebody wanting to know if they can buy that shirt you're wearing, Emma. I mean, not that one, but like another one. I'm sure you have other ones made.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, they just need to contact us at our website. At our email address, droneinterestgroup@gmail.com.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the chat too, since someone's asking.
Okay.
Yes.
Jerry, this when we first started talking, I guess it's been over a year now, about your group. This was really a novel idea, but other schools have gotten into this and started their own drone groups, and you've been approached by other schools. Is that right?
Yes, I have had about 7 now that have called me or contacted me through watching our videos, some of them that are shared throughout social media. And I've had 2 local ones that have actually got them underway. And one made a visit the other day with their ROTC
leadership and said that they're going to start doing it as an ROTC program in a local school. I've helped 3 out-of-state schools as well. One in Nevada just recently called, and I talked to him for a little bit, and a gentleman in Arizona, and I just had another one call here in Texas. So there's a lot going on.
That's great. I think this is the beginning of what will be just another course in the coming years. Like when I was in high school, and I'm sure Kelly, you remember, we used to have computer classes, and that was an unusual thing. Those big TRS-80s. Kids, you know what a TRS-80 is?
No.
No. Yeah, you shouldn't. But drone classes will be just like another tech class that we know so well. Any of you?
Next year they're letting me start a class, so I have two sections next year I'll be teaching. Is going to be all about RC planes and drones.
Cool. Now, are any of you kids planning on going into the drone profession in any kind of way, or is this just a cool way to pass the day?
Just for film for me.
I'm looking more towards the technical side of it. I've been tinkering with things a lot lately.
Yeah.
He likes to design and take things apart and see how they work.
I just broke apart a TV remote this afternoon.
Oh, I used to do that. My mom would get so mad.
On purpose or accidentally?
Well,
on purpose.
Yeah, I think this kind of class that Jerry you're offering, this will go. This could spark interest in other areas, technical. It doesn't necessarily have to be drones. This is a great program. I wish I had something like this when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, the idea is to get them interested in anything that includes designing or problem solving or trying to get into aviation, different areas. You're right, it doesn't all have to be about drones. It could lead to something else.
Absolutely. Kelly, did you want to say something?
Yeah, are any of the students 107 certified? That's something that's in the very near future?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I want to do when I travel, I want to be able to fly high and show people the scenery and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. It's in the plans for the future, but none of us have it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working to get it.
And what's the name of your principal?
Parkins, Mr. Parkins.
Oh yes, Mr. Parkins, and he doesn't mind you guys flying through the hallways.
Oh no.
No, he's very enthusiastic about it.
He enjoys it actually. Yeah.
Okay. Has he ever flown a drone, principal himself?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, you could probably find it in one of our videos. We have one where he's flying in the library.
Oh, okay. Now, how do people in the library feel about these drones whizzing around when they're trying to study?
How they feel about it in the library?
They actually think it's cool. Like they enjoy the sights and they're like, whoa and whoa, as long as it doesn't hit them.
Right.
The library has a lot of unique obstacles to fly around and through, and the kids really have fun with it.
Right, you get
and
that.
Occasionally land a few drones in the light fixtures and up inside shelves. It's fun.
Very cool,
They kick
man.
up a lot of dust.
I
that's
usually
awesome.
get stuck retrieving the ones in the light fixtures because I'm tall.
What's the worst drone crash you've ever had at the school?
Well, I mean, there was one that got stuck in a tree, and I chucked a shoe at it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the way to go.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Jerry,
Right?
what kind of curriculum do you have planned?
We're going to be using the basic curriculum from Flight Test STEM. It's a company that has put out an actual curriculum that's aligned to the TEKs that we teach students. So it has everything lined up for national alignment, and we're going to start with that and see how it goes from there.
Very good. And what kind of everybody just let us know what kind of drones you have personally.
Oh, personally, what do you have?
I mean, personally, I have an older Sky Viper. I can't find that model anymore, so I consider it kind of old these days.
Okay.
Brian, what kind of drone do you have or did have?
I had the Propel. It was kind of small, and I can't really describe it.
It actually is a small sort of a Eachine type drone, and then he found out recently that if you fly it a little too high and it loses connection, it sort of flies off on its own.
Oh, well, that's handy dandy, isn't it?
So we're going to help make sure he doesn't have to worry about not having a drone. We're going to make sure he goes home with one soon.
Very good. And I'm pretty sure that I've got, I don't know if you can see over in the corner, I've got some another drone to send you guys. So if there's anybody without, I'll send you one. And I'll write it off on my taxes as a $2,000 donation to John Horn High School.
Oh, wow. Hey, we know we used to have a Phantom 3 until just recently.
Oh, that's right.
Something happened to it. It was, I don't know, blown up.
Yeah. If you're watching this stream for the first time and you're not familiar with my channel, go back a few videos and you'll see what happened to that drone with high explosives. Kids, did you all see that? What'd you think of that? It blowed up real good, didn't it?
I didn't know that,
Yeah,
that guns
funny.
could make things blow up like that.
Yeah.
That's called Tannerite. Use under adult supervision only. All right. Well, thanks you guys for
Preferably law enforcement and adults.
thanks for taking time to be on. I wish you nothing but good luck. And Jerry, you've done a wonderful thing. You keep on doing it.
Thanks, and if anybody would mind, please subscribe to our channel because we'd like to see that grow. And the district is looking at us and seeing the success we're having, and they're starting to ask a lot of questions and want us to get more involved in showing the other districts and the other schools what to do.
Very
so
good.
that'll help.
Yeah, spread the happiness and the joy that is drones. Thanks, guys. All right.
Thank
so
you.
happy.
All right. See you guys later. Bye. All right. Those guys are great. Love those guys. Kelly, you there?
Karma yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I tried to send Jerry my GoPro Karma and he sent it back.
Is that right? Hold on, they're still there. Let me hang up on them ever so rudely. Dink, they're gone. All right. So, Kelly, I've got a lot of videos to share. I'm going to share one of these right now. Let's see. Oh, yes. This is from Senator Whitney Westerfield. He's you know him. We hung out with him.
Very nice guy.
He's a Kentucky senator, and he recently went to a place with a giant M on it. And I'm going to show that to you right now. He flew around. And you know what a parasailer is?
Yeah, out on the ocean, you're behind a boat up in the air.
I'm not sure if it's a parasailer or a paraglider. It's the one with the giant wing and you got a motor on your back. That.
Oh, paraglider.
Is that a paraglider? Okay, I can't tell the difference. Anyway, here is Whitney, if I can find it. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Here's Kelly with a joke. Man, I
What
thought
do you?
yeah.
No, this is my last joke. My joke supply is running slim, but this is a good one. What do you get if you cross a cocker spaniel, a poodle, and a rooster?
What?
Cocker poodle do.
That's awful. Here's the video.
That was bad. Yeah.
Hey everybody, I just climbed to Mount Sentinel here in Missoula, Montana, right next door to the University of Montana. I'm looking down at the stadium actually, all the way down there. Wow, going up was really hard. I just want to say thanks to whoever installed these benches on the switchbacks. It saved my life today. Just want you to know that. So as my legs quiver as I walk back down this hill, I'm gonna rest. You enjoy the video.
So this is an M. It's a giant M. It's in poured concrete on the side of the mountain with trails up to it. The locals call it hiking the M. So if you're ever in Missoula, also known as the filming location for a river runs through it. Whitney Westerfield's channel is in the description. It's called Flight Dubs. There's a lot of great stuff with the Kentucky State Capitol there. But here's, what is it? The parasailer? Glider?
Paraglider.
Paraglider. And I see this and I'm like, I want to do that, but then I don't know.
Oh, I would never do that.
You
would ride that?
I think I might, although I see so many horror stories on YouTube.
Oh my goodness.
The
no,
wing just
never.
folding up or something. He's flying a Mavic 2 Zoom.
And this is Montana?
Yeah. Love
Awesome.
that. That's very good. Thanks, Whitney, for sending that in. Appreciate it.
My only complaint is, what is my Kentucky State Senator doing in Montana? He should be in Kentucky working and taking care of this state.
Well, you know, he's doing all that governing all the time. He needs to take a rest. You know, we all just need a rest once in a while from the harshness of the day, and I think we need that right now. Let's go ahead and step into the Raz to the Mataz. It's time for the blue and purple goo with the little white dots. If this is your first time seeing the stream, you might think that we've just gone crazy, when in fact, we've just gone razzy. Let it wash over you. The Razzmatazz is a magical place where nothing bad can ever happen. The sun always shines. You always get a tax refund. And the best gifts from Santa Claus.
Aww.
Such a wonderful place. By far the weirdest thing we ever do.
No, it's one of my favorite things on the show.
Is it? It's just so bizarre.
It calms me down.
It really does. It really does work. So you have children.
Yes.
And your youngest is, how old is she?
11.
Presley's 11. So does she watch the Cartoon Network?
No, it's to the point now where all she watches is YouTube or Netflix. That's it. She doesn't watch anything else on TV.
Okay, well, one of my viewers here sent me a link to a Cartoon Network thing, and he thought it would be perfect for when I talk about the decals.
Stickers, I like stickers, yes I do. Stickers, I like stickers more than you. Stickers.
So if you want some eye decals, well, you can get them. These things will keep the birds away from your drone. Guaranteed. You slap these on your drone and by golly, they'll think it's another bird, so the birds won't run in. I've got large and small and chocolate and vanilla, depending on the color of your drone. And I also have drone pilot decals if you want these as well. $10 super chat, or better yet, you can go ahead and PayPal me directly here, kenheronupload@gmail.com, and let me know what kind of sticker you want.
Stickers, I like stickers, yes I do.
Copyright strike.
Stickers, I like stickers more than you.
Oh yeah, stickers. Very good. Yeah, the viewer video of the week tonight has some copyrighted music in it, so I already know that I'm going to get demonetized because the viewer video of the week is absolutely fantastic, and it's got music in it that would just change the whole meaning of the video if I took it out.
So you're going to sacrifice one copyright strike because this video is so good?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people don't realize that when you send in a video, very often I will remove the music. That's kind of what takes me so long to put this stuff together. But it usually works out. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh. Our buddy Jake Sloan has more Alaska video. And then, right after the video, we will give away a $130 prize from Freewell. They've got these Freewell all-day 4K series filters. These are ND filters for your Osmo Pocket, the Mavic 2 Zoom, the Mavic 2 Pro, and now Osmo Action filters as well. So if you have one of these, and so far I'm very happy with it. I love the Osmo Action. I've been using it for the past week or so. And I'm going to pit it in a video coming up against the Hero Black 7 to see which one has the best stabilization. And I'm going to do it in a kind of a unique way. And I want to thank I Am Wedge for letting me borrow this. Doug, I really appreciate it. I figured I'd borrow one instead of just, forking out the money for it. But. So anyway, Jake Sloan lives in Alaska, and he makes All he has to do is open his front door and point the camera, and there's something beautiful out there. He says, "Hey, Ken, hope you enjoy the footage I was able to capture with my Mavic 2 Pro. As always, if you find yourself short a guest, I'd be happy to jump in again on TNL. Really enjoyed it last time. Cheers, Jake Sloan." So here's a little taste of Alaska. You said you've never been to Alaska before, Kelly?
Never been to Alaska.
I would very much like to go.
Wanna drive up there this weekend?
Sure, man. Robert Green says, Kylie is dying to co-host. I've never had a kid co-host before. That might be an idea.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be fun. And she's got cool glasses. So if you got cool glasses, I mean.
I know Jake's watching because he's been in the chat tonight. Jake, your footage is always absolutely incredible, man.
It really is. And how lucky was it to get a whale like that? I don't know if they're all just breaching all the time like that, but that was a lucky shot. I want to go to Alaska.
Jake says, come visit. That's what he just said in the chat. I think he's sending you a plane ticket. Come visit pretty much means he's sending you a plane ticket.
Well, I can't go unless I ask my mom. So
good point.
I'll get her on the phone and I'll ask her. Aha! See what I did there? Whoo!
Ooh.
Okay, now he's about to do this shot that kind of freaked me out. I wouldn't do this, but he did it. Are you ready for this?
Ready.
Here it comes.
No.
No. Don't do it. Turn back. No, it's not worth it. Not worth it, Jake. Don't do it, Jake. No. What are you doing? Oh no. He just keeps going.
Wow. Oh my.
Thread the needle.
He said he was freaked out and his heart was beating like crazy trying to get that shot.
I bet.
Yeah.
His good-looking family there. Look at that. That's jaw-dropping awesomeness.
Do you think when you live in a state that's that beautiful, you take it for granted and don't realize its beauty because you've grown up and lived there your whole life?
Yeah. We do that here in Tennessee. Tennessee is quite beautiful.
You're right.
And I'm driving the same road all the time. Another beautiful row of trees. Another, look at all that beautiful 10-foot high corn.
Another gorgeous lake.
Oh, that blue sky. Hey, you want to give something away?
Nope.
Okay. Did we freeze up?
Hey, we're giving away more junk.
We're going to do it anyway. Punk. All right. Freewell. They have been kind enough to supply the prize for the past month or so. $130 value for these filters for your drone or your pocket. So you get to pick which one you want. These are the Freewell all-day 4K series filters. 16 layers of multi-coated optical glass, lens filter, scratch-proof, waterproof, dust-proof, and even Kelly-proof. They don't make them for the karma. I wonder why. Anyway, so you can pick for the Osmo Pocket, the Mavic 2 Zoom, the Mavic 2 Pro, and now you can get them for the Osmo Action. And the question, first person to answer in the chat, again, I urge you to make sure that you're not in top chat. Make sure you're in live chat, because you'll miss some messages if you're just in top chat. YouTube defaults to that. I don't know why. All right. So the question is, and it's up to Kelly. He's going to find the winner. How much does the Osmo Pocket weigh in ounces? Oh no, Imperial! Oh no! So how much does the Osmo Pocket weigh in ounces to the second decimal point?
You're saying Osmo Pocket, you're holding up the Osmo Action.
I mean, I'm sorry. The Action. I'm terribly sorry. You're right. The Osmo Action. The Osmo Action. My bad. Hope I didn't throw anybody off. They're all put in the pocket weight. No. The Osmo Action.
Some people are getting close. No correct answers yet.
Yes,
Ooh,
and
that's very close.
This is in ounces. I know that the weight is listed on DJI as... Oh, did somebody get it?
Louis A. Veris, 4.37.
Correct. 4.37 ounces, or I think it's 24 grams or something like that.
124 grams.
124 grams. Okay. Well, there you go. Congratulations to you, my friend. Very good. Look at all those people.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you want to do now, Kelly?
What are my choices?
Your choices are: would you like to see a beautiful mural being painted on the side of a building as viewed from a drone? Or would you like to see the death of a Mavic Pro in Canada?
Let's go mural.
Mural, okay. This is from Casey Jennings. He says, Ken, check out this amazing talent from Nevada County, California. Miles Toland, painting on the side of a building at 113 South Church Street in Grass Valley, California. It's called We're Not Alone, Be a Survivor. And it's from Casey Jennings. This is really cool. Enjoy this mural. I love it when cities are cool enough to do this kind of thing.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah. I filmed a guy painting a mural in Nashville. I just don't see how they do it.
Yeah.
I'd like do one brush stroke, drive a golf cart 100 meters away, come back, do another brush stroke. How real that denim looks.
I wonder if that took days, weeks, hours, months.
Oh, certainly weeks.
Weeks?
Sure. Probably ups the value of the building too, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, that's so cool. If it's done well like this one is, I would think so.
That's in Nevada County, California. That is excellent. Very well done. That's sent from Casey Jennings.
There's got to be money in that. You know, if somebody owns that building and says, I want this huge mural painted on the side of my building, they've got to pay a lot to get that done, I would think.
Yeah, because then it becomes a landmark.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Kelly, I know you feel bad about your GoPro Karma falling out of the sky all the time and crashing and just not being a dependable drone. It's the Karma is the joke of the drone world. It really is.
Yeah, but you talk like I'm the only one that's ever crashed a drone. There's another person on this show right now that's crashed a few drones.
Who's that?
Come back. Come back.
No.
Come back.
No. You're always picking those scabs. So I'm gonna make us both feel better by showing someone who crashed a Mavic Pro. Now, this guy Danny was nice enough to send this footage in, and he had a camera on himself as this happened, so you get his reaction. Plus, there's a woman sitting next to him. This happened in Canada. I'm guessing they're speaking French. I didn't know what they were saying, so I put subtitles. I was guessing as to what they were saying. So
this is gonna be good.
Oh, Casey Wrightsman, $1 super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you supporting the channel. And by the way, if you like this whole thing, please tell people about it, because I suck at marketing. All right. So
He does.
This is I do. This is from Danny. He says, "Hey Ken, I am Daniel. The names Daniel Lajunis from Montreal, Canada. I destroyed my Mavic Pro by flying too close to a cellular antenna tower. The loss of signal and high winds pushed the drone into the structure. The end result was a 300-foot drop onto concrete." And thank you for saying feet, not meters. Appreciate that. But no worries, I already have a new one and learned a lesson. P.S. Flight restrictions will be in effect here in Canada starting June 1st. So, love the show and your channel. And I apologize in advance, Danny, if the subtitles are incorrect. But here is you crashing your drone, buddy. So far, so good. Interesting shot. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Looks like he was trying to do an orbit.
Oh, no.
Okay, here come the subtitles.
Interférence de je sais pas quoi, là.
Maybe you didn't catch that. Here, I'll back that up again so you can see that last part there. I'll play this again. The subtitles went by awful quickly. There you go. Again, I don't know what they're saying.
Interférence de je sais pas quoi, là.
Somebody in the chat speaks French and he'll tell us what that last line is, because I would like to know.
I probably needed to bleep it. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah. Anubis Arts, TJ Grady, thank you very much. $10 super chat for Kelly, always picking on the karma. Damn, I love that video though. Ha ha. Thank you very much. Let's see. I have so many videos. I have a technical thing here though. If there's any technical people watching, I've got a letter from someone who I'm calling the MacGyver driver. This is from Casey Heron, and it's spelled Herren, so no relation. Hey Ken, I'm a follower of your YouTube channel. I've been patting myself on the back for what I did with my Phantom Advance the other day. The wife and I were camping and in Colorado, and the wife needed to call our daughter, but there was no cell service. So I Bluetoothed my cell phone to my Ford F-350 stereo, strapped my cell phone to the Phantom with Velcro straps, and took it up above the trees and canyon walls. The truck showed a single cell signal, and I made the call from the truck through that link. Give it a try. The wife thinks I'm smart, or at least I was once. Keep making entertaining videos. Best wishes, Casey Heron. That is really clever. Would you do that?
No.
No? I mean, just to say hi to your daughter, maybe? I don't know. I mean, if you're, if it was something like, help, there's a bear after me, I probably would do that. But that is so clever. Yeah. The MacGyver driver. All right, this video right here is kind of scary. This is from Mark. He says, hey, Ken, here's a cool video I made today that I thought you might want to put on the show. I was flying about 100 feet over a bridge and got swarmed by a flock of small birds. They nest under the bridge. And this is from Mark. It's a short video, but it is scary. Check it out.
Whoa.
Look at that, man. If you saw that in your monitor, would you move? Would you?
I've landed quite a few times just because buzzards start circling my drone, and I don't want to take any chances. So if that, I would land immediately.
You would land? You wouldn't go up or anything?
Well, or go up, one or the other.
Yeah. Thanks for sending that in, Mark. Man, that's a lot of flocking birds. Hey!
You got that right.
Come on now. Hey, okay. Hey, if you want to send in a video, you can do that here. Send a link to KarenHeronUpload@gmail.com. If you want to send me, anything in the snail mail, like, I don't know, candy! Send me some candy. Ken Heron, 215 Baker Road, Huntington, Tennessee, 38344.
I think people caught on to I'm not sure what you called it, like the candy reciprocation program or something. People caught on to that.
My international candy exchange program.
That's what it was.
Where if you're in far off lands, you send me candy and I eat it. I don't.
People caught on.
The word exchange is a misnomer. It's really, it's kind of misleading. If it is a candy exchange program, in that I exchange the candy from the box you send it into my belly.
Okay.
Yeah. Venom's Legacy, which is just a cool name. Venom's Legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, one night only here. Venom's Legacy. Lighters, get those lighters going. Was that 4? That's not a pound symbol. That's 40.
What is that?
That's 40 something. Thank you for the 40 somethings. I appreciate it. I bought a drone and lost it in 9 days. No. That's sad. Well, don't worry. You and the band can buy another one. It'll be great. You need it for your next gig. Woo, Venom's Legacy. Great. That is such a perfect, like a hair band name, isn't it?
From the 80s.
Yeah, totally. So, man, I don't... All right, here's another close call. It's another quick video. I'm calling it String Theory Drone. This is from Bill Holloman right here in Jackson, Tennessee. He says, Ken, using my phone versus the tablet in the bright sun equals I can't see very well. Almost took a swim. This is one of the things that I'm always afraid of when I'm flying under bridges. And you should be aware of that, people fish off of bridges. And very often they don't care if they leave their fishing line behind. And there's all kinds of things dangling from the underside of bridges. Well, watch this video and learn.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Oh, no. That is not happening.
So, that's the kind of thing that, and luckily it was a thick string. Sometimes you won't be able to see it in the monitor or your goggles or whatever because the resolution isn't good enough. So thanks, Bill, for sending that in. Metro Drones, $20 super chat. Woo! Can't wait to see everyone at Spin Up 2019. Yes, Spin Up 2019. I'll just talk about that very quickly. I talked to Kelly from Ready Set Drone about it, and I'm going to be there. They're going to have all new speakers this year, but I will be there getting wacky with you and seeing everybody. Kelly, are you going?
I'm actually going to Spit Up right after the show.
Oh,
it's
okay.
happening right after the show. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, I'll see you at the Spit Up. But Spin Up.
I'm glad they have all new speakers because those Jensen speakers they used last year were terrible. I hope they have Bose this year.
So here's the website. you can go to dronespinup.com. There's a link in the description. Get your tickets now. If you wait, the prices, they will go up as you wait. So get the tickets now. And this is going to be a big deal this time. DJI is going to be a sponsor. They're going to have big DJI prizes to give away. It's going to be a big, big deal. And it's going to be on October 19th in Austin. October 19th in Austin. Yes. And thank you, Metro Drones, once again for the $20 super chat. So with that money, I'm going to use it to buy tickets to Venom's Legacy. Oh, their shows are great, man. You know, they got all the pyrotechnics and everything. And they got the drummer goes upside down. He crowd surfs. I love that. Mosh pit. Venom's Legacy. All right.
And their big single, Take Back Your Heart, I Ordered Liver. Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Your heart, I ordered liver. Yeah, I love that. Love that. So speaking of music, we're going to play 1 second song later.
Oh, good.
People like this. I know this is a drone live stream, but we're just going to hop off the drone bus ever so briefly and play 1 second song.
People in the chat are usually better than me, and I thought I was pretty decent at this game, but the chat folks are a lot better than I am.
Right, and if you're new to the stream, if this is your first time watching, please let us know in the chat if it's your first time, and welcome. Thank you very much. I hope you subscribe so that you don't miss the next one. This is actually show number 96, and we're creeping up on 100 shows. I don't know we haven't missed one. When I started this, I thought, I'd do one every other week or whatever, but then I just got into it, and I feel awful. There's been a couple times where I've almost missed. You know, like when I broke my back in 2 places. I thought, that's probably a good reason to miss, but I still didn't. I got all hopped up on the morphine and did it.
You're 1 month away from your 100th show. You need to have some big celebrity guest host for that show.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Kylie. Maybe I'll have her in for the 100th. That'd be good.
There you go.
I got some sad news.
Sad news?
Sad news. Let me bring up the sad news.
Oh.
Music here. Sad news. Apparently, our buddy, the little spark that's flying around the world, or at least he was trying to, for charity. This is the drone right here. The last place it was in the UK, and it has been lost in Argentina. It almost made it. So the Drone Around the World project is on hold right now until Argentinian customs releases it, or it's been found.
It's lost in the mail. It wasn't lost.
No,
in a wooded area.
No, it didn't make it. It was in the UK with Ash from Droning On, and he sent it. But our guy Ariel Hernandez in Argentina was like, "Hey, where's the drone?" I was like, "Oh no!" So, but I got the footage.
Hope. There's still hope.
There's still hope. So send your positive vibes out. It'll turn up, because we're going to auction it off for charity for the Make-A-Wish International, and that's kind of sad. But anyway, wow, how do we bring it back from that? Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why did a web crawler cross the internet?
Why?
To get to the other side map.
No. Alexa, you're fired.
Aw, man.
She took that well, though.
She did. Yeah. All right, so our buddy Steve D, he's probably one of the guys that sends me more videos all the time, and he's picked some interesting places in the UK. Well, he sent this. He says, "Hey, can I imagine to record this ship coming down the river, just down the road from me at Sunderland Point, UK. Only made it just in time. Hope you like it, Bo and Bive. Steve D from Skycam Video." So this is interesting. Check this out from Steve D. I love filming big lumbering ships. Have you ever filmed a ship?
Just boats and jet skis out on the lake, never a ship.
Yeah. doing an orbit around something that's moving like a ship, that's a skill that you should probably hone. I mean, don't practice on big, huge ships or anything. You know, maybe practice around your kid walking across the lawn, but...
Always a good idea. Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Look at the wind. Are those windmills in the background or wind turbine? What is that thing back there? Those things.
Oh, they're turbines, yeah.
Turbines, yeah.
Yep. I didn't even notice them. Good eye, Kelly. You'd make
Thank you, sir.
You'd make a good spotter. Not really. Thanks for sending that in, Steve D. That was Steve D. Lightful. Hey, come on. So, show's kind of getting a little bit long there, wouldn't you say?
Remember when the show used to be, you know, right around 90 minutes or so?
Oh, no. No. We can't stop the comedy.
No, we can't.
$20.
Have we started the comedy?
We got another donation from Venom's Legacy. Wah! I need like a guitar riff, like Bill and Ted, something like that. 20 rupees? Rupees? I don't know what that is, but thank you, Venom's Legacy. Appreciate it. All right.
By the way, I think they're playing at the local VFW this weekend.
River Mersey. Don't try to spin up controversy there, River Mersey. £5 super chat. Thank you so much. Please verify the weight of the DJI Osmo Action. My research says it's 4.13 ounces.
I think there may have been some controversy. I'm not calling you out.
Oh, really?
But when you told me the answer prior to the show, you said, here's the answer. This is how much the Osmo Pocket weighs. And then when we got to the show portion of the question, you held up the Osmo Action.
No.
Okay.
I went right from the website for the Osmo Action.
Osmo Action. Okay.
I have the Pocket over here too, right next to it. That's why I said that. It was any mistake like that.
Okay.
And I hate to have to remind everybody this, so I'll let the jingle singers do it.
The decision of the judge is final, unless we change our mind.
There. So there you go. And now, would you like to play a game?
I love game.
Oh no. I think my backwards bandwidth is catching up to us. Kelly, you there?
Yes.
You good? Okay, we're gonna play 1 second song.
It's a song, it's a song, it's a 1 second song. So it's way too short for you to try to sing along. It's a song, it's a song, it's a 1 second song. Take a guess and see if you're right or wrong. It's a song, it's a song, it's a 1 second song. You can win a prize made in Hong Kong.
Yes. Now, how this works is Kelly will pick someone to play for. So right now, in the chat, say, pick me if you want Kelly to play for you, and you could win. And what is the prize for today, Kelly?
Well, the prize is Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat, and a Maytag washer and dryer, plus a trip to Guatemala.
You remember the Maytag man? Remember him? that guy. You know what? I still have an extra X Dynamics hat. Should we give that away?
Oh, yes.
All right, we're gonna play for this. Plus, I'll throw in some decals, Drone Pilot decals, and some eyeballs. How about that?
Oh, eyeballs.
All right, so
I'm picking Props Off. I love the name. Props Off.
Props Off. All right, Props Off. Kelly is playing for you. And I think I have about 20 of these 1 second songs. If you're new to the chat and don't know how 1 second song works, this is a way to trick YouTube into not giving me a copyright strike for playing regular, everyday copyrighted songs, because we're only going to play 1 second of it. And then Kelly has to guess. And he's pretty doggone good. So, are you ready, sir?
Feel free to help me in the chat if I don't know it.
Yes. Give him some hints. All right. Here is the first one. Now, I know you know that one because 80s is your era. This is one of my favorite songs. I used to play this in the club all the time. Do you know what it is?
It is When in Rome, The Promise.
Yes. If you need a friend, don't look to a stranger. I could play. Yeah. All right.
That song should have been a huge hit. It was not a huge hit.
It wasn't a big hit?
Mm-mm.
It should have been. It was a great song. All right. Here's the next one. I believe this is a 90s jam.
You always throw these on me.
And the 1 second won't be from the beginning of the song either. What are people saying?
It is Blur, I think. Somebody
Yes.
has USA.
Some people used to call it the Woohoo song.
Is it song 22?
Song 2.
Song 2.
Yeah, so Kelly
I
didn't
didn't
get
know
that
that.
one.
Thanks, As USA.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Oh, this is one of my favorites. 1 second song.
Now,
No,
this could go either way.
It's not sampled.
Okay. All
The
right. then it's
original.
The Smiths, How Soon Is Now.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. I am the sun and the air. Remember?
Of a shyness that is criminally vulgar.
Wow.
And the sun and air.
Do you remember those days where like all the art students would listen to like the Smiths and Bauhaus and all that?
Oh, we were in college when that came out. I was wearing black Levi's, a black denim jacket, and black Reeboks. My whole wardrobe was that. I mean, that was it.
It was black like your soul, like your life, because nobody understands you. Me and my angst.
Right.
All right. Here's another one. 1 second song.
Oh.
Kelly, you gotta be good for this.
Is that More Than a Feeling by Boston?
Dude! Wow! I am impressed. Yes, very good. Yeah, people are getting it. Yep, Bob Casey got it. Yep, Mike Roche, he got it too. All right. Oh, now this one actually, I picked this because it has my name. But it's not actually. What's my name? It's tricky because...
What decade?
Oh, 70s. 1 second song.
Help me in the chat.
We're taking 1 second from anywhere in a song. What are people saying?
Please help me. Please help me. I know Bob Casey, Rut-Row.
Okay.
I don't know this one.
All right, I'll help you out. Morning has broken like the first morning. No?
Stevens?
Cat Stevens. Morning.
I don't know the song.
Morning is broken. Wow, okay.
Oh.
All right. Oh, you'll know this one.
Little known fact, you and I, can I tell the story with this song?
Yes, please do, yeah.
Deep Blue Something, Breakfast at Tiffany's. You and I were working at KFOX 95 in Lufkin, Texas when this song came out. That band kind of got their start in that area, and our station broke that band. And by broke that band, I mean we were the first one to play their song and kind of made them locally and then regionally popular. And then it caught on nationwide and went to #1, and they became a huge one-hit wonder.
I think they had another song, didn't they?
No, that was it.
Wow. Yeah, Breakfast at Tiffany's. All right, now here is a band that I know you've seen in concert. I know you'll get it right away, but give people in the chat to get it. If you just joined us, we're playing 1 second song.
I love this group, and you always make fun of them. I saw them open for Duran Duran, and their lead singer, who is named Andy Bell, was wearing a black leather one-piece women's swimsuit on stage. It's erasure, a little respect.
Yes. I try to discover a little something to make me sweeter. Oh, baby, refrain. Yeah. Okay, well, let's stay in that same area.
By the way,
yeah.
Did you write down who we're playing for? Because I completely forgot.
I think it was Zippy Doo Dah. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, props off. Props off.
Props off. Yeah. Probably
Props
write that
off.
down. Sorry, props off. All right, here's one I know you know. It's one of my favorites. Do the robot. Who is it?
That's Gary Newman in Cars.
Yes. All right. Okay. You'll get this. I think you can get this in 1/1000th of a second.
Ugh. Yes. Oh,
you know it?
Sherry by Steve Perry.
Yes. I should have been gone after all. You don't like it?
No, I do not.
You rolled your eyes on that.
It was so syrupy sweet. Way too saccharine.
Okay. I'm going to play 1 second of this song. It's one of my favorite songs by this band. You don't have to name the song, just the band. Okay? 1 second song, name just the band. Freewell. No. Who is it?
It's got to be Metallica.
What was it? Yeah, it was Metallica. Very good. What was the name of that band that did the super chat? What's the name of it?
Venom, Viper,
Venom something or other.
Viper's Venom.
Viper's Venom. Woo! All right. So yeah. All right. I have a few more. You want to keep going?
Sure.
Why not? I know this is one of your favorite songs, and you'll have to admit it.
I have no idea.
Oh, come on. You sent me a link to one of their newer songs, and I played it on the radio for you.
Owl City?
Yes! Fireflies.
Is that Firefly?
Fireflies, yes.
Great song.
Yeah. All right. Oh. Okay. This song, I have the lyrics to tattooed on my arm.
Oh, I got this already.
You do? All right. Name it without hearing it.
Radio Gaga by Queen.
Yeah. Where do you work? Yeah. And the words that I have tattooed on here are, and everything I had to know, I heard it on my radio. What? How'd that get
scary
in there?
that I know you so well. I know what lyrics are tattooed on your arm.
Yeah, that is weird. That is a little weird, isn't it?
Yeah. We
All
need
right.
to take about 4 years off from each other.
Okay. Yeah, we do. We've known each other too long. Wow, people. Dan Castle got it. All right, just a couple more. My favorite country song. It's my favorite country music song.
You threw me off with country here. I'm sure if Dana Williams is watching right now, he's upset because your favorite country song is not a Diamond Rio song. It's Randy Travis, Deeper Than the Holler.
No.
What?
Nope.
Oh, my. Give it to me one more time. Is it a Randy Travis song?
Yes. To the hard rock bottom of your heart.
Your heart.
To the hard rock bottom of your heart.
That's your favorite country song?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I never knew that.
And I started playing it back in our Lufkin, Texas days.
You did not.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, when I was doing overnights at Kicks 105.
Oh, for the country station?
Yeah.
Because we worked on a pop station.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
This is going to be hard. We're playing 1 second song.
Yes, I would.
Come on. This is Americana. This is classic.
Yes, I would.
It's kind of a hippie song.
It's not Simon and Garfunkel. It's not Don McLean.
Yes, I would.
It is Simon and Garfunkel.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
What song?
I'd rather be a hammer than a nail. Okay, he's writing something else. I'm glad you have all these Post-its. Okay, all right. How about this one?
This is the worst trip.
One more time.
This is the worst trip.
We're playing 1 second song so YouTube doesn't get mad at me for playing the entire.
It's the Beach Boys.
Yes.
Is it some obscure?
No. Let's see if people in the chat know.
This is the worst trip.
It's
Sloop John B.
Yes. Did you
Flying
get that?
Ant.
No, who got it?
Flying Ant.
Oh, very good, Flying Ant. All right, just a couple more. Let's head back up to the 80s.
Please. One more time.
Yes, go on, man.
One more time.
I'll give you the remix. You're gonna kick yourself. What do people say? Oh, Robert Green got it.
Red Skies by the Fix.
Red Skies at Night. Oh,
Robert, good job.
All
I
right.
don't feel like I'm on my game tonight.
All right. We got 4 more, and then that's it. And then 1 second song's over.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes. That's
I used to play this in my band. Well, Saturday night, I went downtown working for the FBI.
It's CCR, right?
Nope. It sounds like him, but it is not.
Yeah. Long, tall woman in a black dress. I don't know who. The Hollies.
The Hollies,
Wow.
yeah.
That's a tough one.
It is a
That's so
tough one. That's a one-hit wonder. All right. Oh, you'll get this one. I know this is one of your favorites. You ready?
Day After Day by Badfinger.
Wow. Very good. I remember finding out about you.
One of my all-time faves.
Looking out from my lonely gloom. Come, you're not singing. What are you doing?
John Teagan, every song you play, he answers Corey Feldman.
All right, just 2 more. And then we'll wrap this edition of 1 second song up. You ready for this?
Yes.
Give people in the chat a chance. You'll get this right away.
That's one of your favorite songs. Heat of the Moment by Asia.
Heat of the Moment by Asia. I never meant to be so bad to you. You don't like that song?
You need to sing that song. Yes, I love Asia.
Okay. All right. And here is the last one. And you're playing for who?
Props Off.
All right. I think Props Off has already won.
Oh, good.
But here it is, the last one.
Why don't you? Why don't you?
I won $500 for singing this in a karaoke contest back in 90-something.
Is that Biz Markie or something?
Why don't you?
Come on.
Oh, Corey Feldman?
Why
walk like a man, somebody said?
No.
Don't you walk like a man?
It's Sherry by the Four Seasons.
Robert Green got it.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Very good.
He's good at this game. He nails them, man.
So, Kelly, I'm going to go ahead and sing part of this song because that's what we do. And I need you to do that part. You know, the deep part. The why don't you? All right, you ready? Let me get my sweetener here. You ready? Here we go.
Do I know where this is going to, where to place my why don't you?
Yeah, I'll point to you. And I don't know if I still have my pipes, but let's see.
Is this going to get you a copyright strike? Yes or no?
I hope I'm good enough to get a copyright strike.
Yes.
Here we go.
Why don't you
to my twist party where the bright moon shines? Oh, we'll dance the night away. I'm gonna make you a mine. Sherry baby. Sherry baby. Sherry, won't you come out tonight?
Why don't you
with your red dress on? You look so fine. I move it nice and easy. Girl, you make me lose my mind. Sherry baby. Sherry baby. Sherry, won't you come out tonight? Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry, Sherry baby, Donnie Scooby-Doo, I'm in love with you, Donnie Scooby-Doo, na 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 na.
Let me just say this. That was no auto-tune. I'm not kidding you. That dude can sing that song like no other.
My voice is trashed by 2 hours into the show. I should have done it in the beginning.
That was double thumbs up right there, man.
I was better when I was younger, but thank you. I appreciate that. Should we do the viewer visit? Do you have time, Kelly? It's up to you. It's up to you, Kelly.
I've got time.
Okay, cool. Let's talk to someone.
What's on your mind? We'd really like to hear.
All right. If there's anybody with a Skype account that would like to talk with us and join the show, please chat it as I try to soothe my voice.
Someone in the chat said you do that every week, a song a week. Ken's song of the week.
No, I can't do that. Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why did the birds prefer to sleep on memory foam?
Why?
They were no spring chickens.
I mean, it'll do in a pinch.
Yeah.
Now, you want to stick around for the viewer video of the week. Okay? And
Robert.Green40. He's the guy that's really good at 1 second song. Can we get him on?
Yeah, let's see. Robert Green 40. All right. The viewer video of the week is fantastic. Let's see, bring him in here. Kelly, do you have any more jokes left?
I got no jokes.
All right, Robert Green says he's available. Let's see if we can bring him.
I feel like I don't deserve my salary tonight. I feel like I've been off my game, so you don't have to pay me tonight.
Okay, you got it.
Thanks.
All right, oh, is that Robert Green? I think I hear him.
Can you see me?
Not yet. Hold on, and I'm gonna do one of these here, and then I'm gonna do one of these here.
Ooh, I'm the Joker or the Riddler.
Yeah, we don't see you yet. So welcome to the show. Where are you from?
Oh, here we go. Now.
There he is.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm in Kyle, just south of Austin.
Okay, let me fix the screen here and make you bigger. Okay,
Robert, how old are you? Because I'm guessing you and I are close to the same age because you're really good at 1 second song in the 70s and 80s.
I'm way younger.
Are you?
No. No, I probably know more music in my than I should know at my age. I'm 49.
I see guitars in the background, so yeah, I'm sure there's some music and a keyboard there, so I'm sure you've got a musical background.
Yeah, I cut my teeth on the Everly Brothers and Elvis Presley and all that. So.
Oh wow!
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being on. Thanks for watching. Do you watch the show from the beginning? I'm always curious as to how much of this monstrosity people are watching.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I try to tune in as much as I can from the beginning. You know, occasionally if I miss Thursday night, then I'll go in and I'll watch the recording later. But
Okay, very good. Well, we appreciate you supporting the channel. So what kind of drones do you have?
oh, right now I've got a Mavic Pro.
Mhm.
I actually started scratch building drones. I was building tricopters probably about 6 or 7 years ago, and just building frames out of wood and plywood and that kind of stuff, ordering all my parts off of like Hobby Town or Hobby Zone and all that.
Okay.
And programming all my controllers. I got into the DJI. A friend of mine had a standard, a 3 standard that wouldn't fly. What happened was, I found out later, is he actually put the prop guard screws, the longer ones, he put those in instead of putting the shorter ones back in, and ruined 2 motors.
Oh man, that'll get you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I did some troubleshooting on it, ordered 2 motors, replaced the motors on it, and flew great. And that's when I started getting a little into it. A friend of mine was a realtor, asked if I could take some pictures, got my 107, started playing around, and then moved up to the Mavic Pro, and sold my standard to a guy, I don't know, probably about 4 or 5 months ago. But eventually I want to get another one too, just to standby. But one of the things I have noticed between the Phantom model and the Mavic model, at least for me, it seems because the Phantom is heavier, it's got more mass. It seems a little more stable than the Mavic. I know the Mavic's got great video and all that, but just for me in the air, it just seems like the Phantom is a little more stable than the Mavic is.
Yeah, but people go for that convenience of folding
don't get
drone.
me wrong. I love the fact that it's foldable. I can throw it in one little box and I can throw it in the car. It's super easy. I mean, I felt my Phantom, I felt like I was going on a trip every time I got it backed up, because that case was so big. But
Right.
but like I said, there's pros and cons to both of them.
What do you do for a living?
Oh gosh, what don't I do? I've been in the financial business for a while. I've also got a commercial pilots license. Trying to get back into the aviation business, actually, to get back into flying.
Oh, okay. Like commercially?
Yeah. So I have a commercial license. I used to be a flight instructor, so I'm in the process of getting my medical back from the FAA, so I can go back into that.
Oh, neat. Okay, so when you got your Part 107, you didn't have to go to a testing center. You just said, "Hey, give me that."
No, actually, I did go to a testing center and that was one of the things I had posted earlier on the show as a question. I did some research, and from what I understood was, and I may be wrong, but if you have a actual manned aircraft commercial license, that covers your drone as well. And I'm not sure if I'm correct on that or not.
Oh, you mean as far as being able to do it for money?
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
that would
and I
make
wasn't
sense.
sure.
Like, why would you have to go back and...
Yeah, well, it's funny because I didn't have to, because I've been in aviation so long, I didn't have to go study. It was funny, actually. I went to a testing center and took the test, and in about 10 minutes, I waved at the camera and told the girl, called the girl in, and she goes, "Is there a problem?" I said, "No, I'm done." And she was like, "Oh wow, that was really fast." So I'm like, "Yeah, this was all review, So
Did you get 100?
No, I think I made like a 98. I think I missed one of them.
What one did you miss?
They didn't tell me.
Was it how to close the door before you take off? Because then I'm never flying with you.
Yeah. Well, once you get into the drone, how do you close the door on the drone?
Oh, right. Yeah. Cool. Kelly.
Robert, enough about drones, enough about flying. Can you pick up one of those guitars in the back and crank out a jam for us?
Ooh.
Oh gosh. Wow.
You're not a real man if you don't.
Do it.
Man.
Do it.
I think maybe we'll hold off for another show on that.
And I know why. It's because he's not wearing pants.
No, it's because my fingernails are all broken off.
Oh no. Oh, well, that's fine. What's your favorite guitar?
Oh gosh. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So I learned to play on a Les Paul Jr. That was my dad's. My dad and my uncle were, Kelly, you were wondering, my dad and my uncle were 50s pop stars. So,
Really?
Yeah, they recorded at Sun Records in Memphis back in the 50s. They never went big with it. After my mom saw them on a live show, she pretty much said, "It's me or the road. I don't know. I can't handle this." So my dad and my uncle both decided to leave the professional music career behind, and they both went into the aviation business. So.
Oh wow, we're like an hour and a half from Memphis, so Sun Records is a legendary spot around this area.
Yeah. So Sun Records. Let's see, what was the other label they record under? I think Home of the Blues was another record label. They actually, it's funny, they have 2 songs that went on an album in Memphis called Hot Rockin' Hits from Memphis. And I actually found it. My dad got remarried a number of years after my mom passed, and we were looking for music for their wedding reception. And I was just online, and I just happened to type in the Green Twins is what they went under. My dad and my uncle are identical twins. And I just happened to type in the Green Twins, and I found 2 of their songs on this album that went like platinum in the UK.
Oh, wow.
And I reached out to the producers out there, and of course, all the royalties and everything they got rid of a long time ago. So I don't think there's anything for them.
What's the name of the song, the Green Twins song?
One of them is, on that song is Just a Boy in This World. And the other one is called Orange Lipstick.
Okay.
And then there's another one called YOY, which was pretty popular. And then What is the Answer? Those were the 4 major ones they did back in the 50s.
Well, I'm looking for Orange Lipstick. And
he's looking for the song, too.
Oh, my. Yeah. I think I found it. And I've already got copyright strikes for this video anyway, so why not?
That's it.
Okay. So, kind of rockabilly. So this is who's pictured there on the record?
I don't know. I don't know who that picture is, but yeah, that's definitely the song for sure. And that's the album.
If I get a copyright strike on Orange Lipstick, I'll just tell them that you gave me permission.
You can. Well, I talked to the producer in the UK, and he said that all the copyrights have been like way past the time.
Well, let's jam it. Woo!
I actually have this on 45.
You do? What is the B side of Orange Lipstick?
The other song on that album, Just a Boy in This World.
Of course it is. Very good. Well, that is cool, man. We always seem to find the most interesting people when we do a viewer visit. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Before we let you go, is there anything that I can do as a content creator, a YouTuber, to make my channel or this stream better?
Oh wow. I don't know. Maybe film some stuff with a Karma.
Oh. Well, I know a friend who has one, but I'm gonna have to bring some glue before I can use it.
He's not a friend.
So just to put 2 and 2 together, so Kylie is actually my daughter.
Oh, okay.
That's the connection there. So she heard you mention about coasting, so she was pretty stoked about that.
Where is she? Where is she?
She's actually already in bed. She's already out.
How old is she?
She's 11.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well,
so she's got school tomorrow.
Cool. Well, I'm glad that both of you support the channel, and maybe she'll watch the rest of the show when she gets up. But thank you so much for being on. I appreciate it.
No, enjoy it.
All right. We'll see you later.
All right. Yeah, have a good night.
All right.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
again.
Man, Kelly, we always seem to find the people that watch this stream are the best people. They're the best looking. They're the best smelling. And by golly, they're just the best.
Yeah, that was awesome. Very cool guest, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess let's see. I covered everything. I did that. We talked to the spin up and everything. Okay, great. I guess it's time for the viewer video of the week, which is fan-freaking-tastic. This was sent to me actually by someone else. This was sent to me by Mark Gauthier. I'm guessing his name is pronounced. He says, "Hey Ken, while watching TNL on May 23rd, you commented that you liked videos that tell a story. I found this video while searching for Mavic Air videos and found it to be astoundingly beautiful. The videography is superb from this amateur chronicling a family vacation. I really enjoy your show and all your videos. Kind regards, Mark Gauthier." And so I watched the link, And it was amazing. So I contacted the creator and asked him if I could share it tonight, and he said yes. So his name is Masay Alwart. I'm going to say it in my American way. The description of the video reads, Kauai, Hawaii, a tropical paradise far out in the Pacific Ocean. So close to my heart, but yet so far away. They call it Garden Island. I have no words, just admiration, which is the title of the video. There's a link in the description. My thanks to YouTube in advance for demonetizing this stream, but the video would lose its power if I changed the music. So enjoy it. It is this week's viewer video of the week.
You have it somewhere in your imagination. A tropical paradise far out in the blue ocean. So close to your heart, but yet so far away. I guess I saw that place. They call it Garden Isle. And I have no words, just admiration. So I call the Garden Isle home. And in my mind, I'm running towards the blue ocean.
How about that, huh?
That's amazing.
Yeah, I didn't even want to talk over it because it was so fantastic. That is a lot of sound design. You probably noticed in there was a lot of sound effects along with the music, and I'm just blown away. That took a lot of time.
Yeah, the Hawaii Tourism Commission should use that, should buy that from him.
Yeah, no kidding. And again, there's a link in the description. His name is Masay Alwart, and I think he maybe has under 100 subscribers on his channel. So check him out, and if you do comment on the video, let him know that you saw it here on Thursday Night Live. So, another show in the can, my friends.
That's it.
I guess that's it. Kelly, do you have any final words of wisdom?
Yes, the world famous Billy Kyle is going to be on the show 1 week from tonight.
That's right. Billy Kyle's going to be joining us. And once again, if you want to send me any video, you can send it to kennerandupload@gmail.com. And I guess that will just about do it.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Big thanks to Jason Schappert from RemotePilot101.com, Jerry Gallerly and the Drone Interest Group, all the kids, Freewell, ND Filters, Kelly Green, Jeff Sills, and everyone who participated in the chat. Thanks to the moderators and all the people that gave us their support. Until next time, thanks for watching. Kelly, I might have to have you back on next week. You good for next week?
Maybe.
Tell me later. Until then, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Bye.
And bye.
pigeon jerky, the killer, the processed meat. Enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's got much nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, a tail like a processed meat. Yeah. That was so funny.